Hello and welcome to Pichaya channel. In this video, I will show you my way of solving the level 1 to level 4 of this case, the social network case from MEWC 2022. There are another two videos I've made earlier this year using power query technique and the text join formula. However, this video is a newer one and I've made simpler formula which I think they would be more practical when doing the competition. Okay, let's start. First thing first, I will set the name range that I use often in this case. The first one would be the network status table, which is from in the network tab, cell C2 to AZ51. I will name it as NW. Second would be the column header, which is from C1 to AZ1. I will name it as CC. And the row header from B2 to B51, and I will name it RR. Okay, that's it. So there are three names here. Let's start at level 1. The question is, how many friends do the following people have? So there are names here, 10 questions. I will go to the network tab and just count the symbols here using the count A formula. So after I use the count A formula, I will get the number of friends each person have. So at BA2, I will put the formula count A from C2 to AZ2 like this, and copy all the way down to every row. So this is the number of friends of each person already. So then to answer, I will use the XLOOKUP formula here at E43. Okay, XLOOKUP, lookup value is at G43 to G52. Lookup array will be the row header of the network table, which is RR, and the return array would be the newly created column BA2 in the network sheet, BA2 to BA51. Here we go for level 1. Okay, let's continue to the level 2. For level 2, the question is, out of the following people's friends, who comes earliest in the alphabet? So what I will do here, I will just filter the row from the network sheet that is corresponding with the given name in each question. So here at cell, in the first sheet at cell L63, I will create the number 1 to 50 using sequence formula. Skip the row parameter and put 50 in the columns parameter. So I get the number 1 to 50 here. So for each row, I will use the filter formula. The array would be the NW, and to include the row header, which is RR, equal to the given name, which is G67, and I will convert all symbol to number 1. I will use the function if at the end view. I will just use if end view not equal to 0. I will just change it to 1, else 0. Okay. Then I will just copy down from row 67 to down to row 86. And to answer the question, who comes earliest, but we need to answer as a number. So we already got the number here in the sequence. I will just use the X match formula to look for the first number 1 in each row, because the question asks for the earliest. So we'll X match 1. Look up array for the game number 11. I will put L67 sharp, which is the L67 to BI67, and the match mode exact match, search mode. I can leave them like that. Okay, so the formula at E67 of game number 11 would be X match 1, L67 sharp, and I will just copy down to all questions of level 2. That's it. Okay, I'm done for level 2. Let's continue to the level 3. At the level 3, the question is, how many friends do the following pairs of people have in common? Okay. So I would need to get the two set like this and have in common. It means that in the same sequence they have to be both one. So firstly, I will create the same 50 column at L95 like this, and I will copy the formula from level 2 from L67. I will copy to L99. So for this formula, it is to have the friend of the first name, and to get the friend of the second name, I will just change the G99 to H99. So the first section is to get the friend list of the first name, and the second section is to get the friend list of the second name. So I just use the multiply. It's like the AND. So normally when I do the AND logic, I can just use multiply. It means that both sets of numbers need to be the same, need both to be 1 at the same sequence. Okay. So, and copy it down to all questions of level 3. And the answer will be just sum of all columns to get the people, the friends in common. So at E99, the formula would be sum L99 to BI99. And I will copy down to all questions of level 3. Okay. And next one, let's continue to level 4. So then the question is, how many friends do the following pairs of people have combined without double counting friends? So in this level 4, it will be very similar to level 3, but just change the multiply to plus. Okay, I will copy both columns and formula from L95 to L99 and copy along to BI column and paste it to L127. And I will just change the operator from multiply to plus. Okay, and copy down. So we just need to count the column. We just need to count the columns that are not equal to 0. Don't sum it, because the question asks about the number of people that two names these two friends have in combined, right? So I will just use sum. This sum of the L131 to BI131 if it greater than 0, and I will put double dash, which is minus and minus. This one is equal to the value formula, like this. It's just in the short form. Is to turn, the L131 sharp greater than 0 will give the result of true or false. So by putting the dash in front and put them into the parentheses is to change true false to 1 and 0 and sum it like this and copy down from question 51 to 70. Here we go. Okay, now I'm done from level 1 to level 4. Thanks for watching, and if you have any comments or suggestions, you can leave them in the comments. Bye bye.